Been a while since I did one of these. It's not a collab. Yeah. There we go. That's sort of. God, it's hot in here. Hey, Cal. How's it going, bud? Whew. It's been a very long day. Boop. So yeah. How are you guys holding up? I don't know. So, this stream will be a bit more personal than some of the others. I don't really know who I'm making this for, because this ain't exactly content most of y'all are going to enjoy, and I don't know how much it's going to really help me out, so yeah, who knows. But we're doing it. Yeah. So, is everything good? I think so. It is. It's just got some big decisions. With one thing, well, of course, I can't help you with that, Bear, unfortunately. But, no, well, fuck it. I've been running materials for a while, and I don't know. To say I like it would be a strong statement, but I like my team. They're very good people, and the cutting out is still there. Wilku, are you hearing that as well? Alright, we'll do a 5-minute tech support adventure. Alright, stream will be a bit more personal than some of the others. I don't really know who I'm making this for, because this ain't exactly content most of y'all are going to enjoy, and I don't know how much it's going to really help me out, so Who knows? But we're doing it. Yeah. So, is everything good? I think so. It is. It's just got some big decisions. Yeah, I think I'm good, unfortunately. Sorry, Bear. But yeah. Now I've, been... I mean, I talk as if I'm building up a team. No, they... Oh, thank you, Wilku. I'm not... To be blunt, they built themselves. And they are continuing to build themselves. I'm really proud of them. They're doing good. We are doing good. But then we have the question of what comes next? Yeah. For those of you that are in the server, y'all might know of the little stuff that's happening there, like with work and that. Having our meeting tomorrow to address some stuff, which, due to my boss, it should go good. I was initially not optimistic whatsoever, but he stopped in, and within 5 minutes, he had the entire team looking forward to it. We assumed we were just going to get fucking yelled at. Which, he made it very clear, that was originally what was going to happen. But he stepped in, had a talk with the gent, and the talk worked. So now, this is actually... We actually have a path forward with it. There's a potential benefit to be had now. Hey, Leo. So, a couple of things or issues that we all could have fixed. Like, there's certain bits in the reporting process that shouldn't be missed, but typically, if you're dealing with 20 things at once, it's pretty easy to miss a step or two, but we've noticed there's one step in particular that keeps getting missed, and ain't no excuse for it. So we're going to be putting some accountability down and, trying to... We've had the internal discussion prior to the meeting, because we assumed, again, that we were just going to get yelled at. So it's like, okay, if we don't go into this already knowing the answer, we're just gonna get yelled at more, so let's just figure this out now. And we did. And again, that's one of the things I fucking love about this team. Sure, we have the occasional disagreement in process, but at the end of the day, we just want to do shit right and have the weekend off. So, yeah. They look out for each other quite a bit. That said, as with most companies in my industry, the older generation tends to run literally everything and hold on to that until retirement or otherwise. Well, retirement or otherwise is coming along quite a bit. So the people below them are moving up, and that means the people below them have the opportunity to move up. I think you see where I'm going with this. So now I have to make the decision of what do I do here? And I don't know. I have no clue what to do. Getting a promotion? Potentially. Not potentially. I am told that if it is something I am open to, I am... It's not just that. It's that I have been told that either answer will work. Either I can stay in materials, I can stay with my team, we can keep doing what we're doing. I keep saying my team. I took the quote-unquote role of a leader purely so that if people started yelling at them, they'd be obligated to yell at me first. And typically, that either it would be a very valid and very fixable problem that I could just fix without making the rest of them freak out, or it'd be a stupid thing that I could just take the brunt of it and the rest of them could, continue to do their job and things would work out. You know what, Bear? That's a good point there. That's a very good point. Yeah. Now they... So I've been told if I decide my place is with materials, then I can stay with that. And I can go there for as long as we want. It'll always be a needed position, for better or worse. And I've made the right people happy to make it viable long term for me. However, that said, there's a cap on how high you can really get with it, you know? Like, if I decide that I want to look into something better, or not necessarily better, but, if I want to raise my standard of living, there's only so many responsibilities you can take on before you either can't do it or, Is there a pay raise if you go with the promotion? I don't know. I didn't ask. Granted, I'm with our company, it typically does mean it automatically. And again, I've gotten fairly lucky, so I think there will be. Only issue is that it's a very, very different line of work. It's similar to the stuff I did in between working materials a couple years ago and now, but it's going to be, yeah, it's, I don't know. It's similar to what I did before, but it's going to be a lot more focused on the controlling a project side. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't enjoy what I do for a living. But the people are good. The work is something I understand. And the things I've either built up myself or helped build up, I see a very lasting benefit of it, and to be blunt, I'm fucking proud of it. If you take it, will it put you in a position where you can at some level influence what may happen? Yes. Yes, it can. And that is part of what is pushing me on here. Because I'm told that the potential route for it is that you can have once I'm doing project controls, then I can get into proper project management, and if I'm doing that, most of the issues that I have in materials can, quote, I want to make this very clear, potentially be solved at a management level. Potentially. There's definitely a lot of other possible causes and fixes, but you get what I'm saying. I have been told that if I get put into that sort of thing, I ain't getting the fuck back out. Like, once the door closes for materials and we've built up a system that can function either with one less person or with a replacement, that's how it stays. And born leader, far from it. Far from it. And that's not trying to be fucking modest or anything. That's just like, I am deeply uncomfortable with a leadership position. I find it stressful. I find it very concerning with just, I don't know. Hi, Cal. But I don't know. You have an army of the born. Army of babies. Babies that are 2 to 3 times my age. But yeah, no, I'll have to figure it out. Heavy is the head that wears the helmet. Yeah. I mean, my head's heavy because it's fucking massive. But yeah, I've got a month to decide before that door closes. I don't know. Will you be given some time to train up a potential replacement for your current position? Maybe choose one. Oh yeah, no. I spoke to them already. If I were to leave for any reason whatsoever, there is an unofficial chain of command that's in there currently, and then the official chain of command would, yeah, we've got everything picked out with that. They are fully capable of functioning without me. I want to make it very clear, the whole quote-unquote team leader thing that I'm doing ain't jack shit, because these people are incredibly capable, incredibly knowledgeable, and they give a shit. You should flip a coin. I don't know about betting my fucking future on flipping a coin. Oh man, the one guy that he's a engineering student that they're having him take a look at all the different processes and figure out how everything works. So when he goes into his final year, gets that done, then he'll have a full idea of what's going on in the industry, or at least of a part of it, so he can design for it. I've talked about him a bit, but safe to say I keep calling him a kid. He's only 2 fucking years younger than me. He just feels young. He's got youth. No, he's fucking good. People like that give me some solid fucking hope. But yeah, no, so the options are to stick with materials, enjoy the fruits of the labor, you know, have a team that I can trust, I can work with, have things that I know in front of me, and be able to wake up every day knowing that whatever is coming tomorrow, I will be able to handle. And that is very valuable to me. There are few things that I value more than that. Or I don't. And I take the role, and I step back into not knowing what the fuck is going on, at least for a bit. I step away from what I've helped build, and hopefully it can stand on its own, which, again, the people can. The system, I don't know. I don't want to sound like a conceited douchebag, but I'm going to sound like a conceited douchebag. I I fucking ran that department alone for 2 years. Who gets the role if you don't take it? They'll find someone. That's what I'm told. The guy they were originally going to, he's got the skills, but, and this is quoting them, he doesn't, well, no, not quoting them, it's just he doesn't want it. Which is fair. It's a lot of responsibility, held together with duct tape and a prayer. Man. What's going on here? Hey, Space. So this is a Campfire stream, and basically, instead of playing a fun game, I talk about serious things, and we hopefully get something out of it at the end. I know, it's not the typical thing, but to be blunt, I kind of need it. At least tonight. And hey, worst case scenario, we'll watch some fucking Carolina trampoline wrestling or whatever it's called. I can't remember if it's Carolina or California. But yeah. Like, Oh, fuck, where was I? My pet brick. I love that. But no, Carolina and California are very different things. Yeah, but they're spelled similarly. Do you personally feel you can handle that? And that is... I don't know. You're asking all the right questions, Leo, because those are the questions I'm having. How do you feel about it in general? I'm fucking scared. Yes, I have heard of slap fighting. But, again, this being scared of new shit is not a special circumstance for me. And again, in the past, I've made it work. That's what I was trying to say before. I ran the materials department alone for 2 years. The system we currently have is built on what I had to build. For the record, the guy who was before me laid the foundations for that, and he did very fucking well. And then he was a dick. But that's not the point. Like, I've been able to make it work. And I want to make it work. I feel like... I don't know. I don't know what I feel like. So yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to. And with the whole pressure of the door shuts behind you. That's, what do you want to make work? Basically, I've got an opportunity for a promotion to a position with very different responsibilities, but I also have the option to stay where I am, and it's a very consistent position that I'm very familiar with. In your situation, I'd do it. You'd take it. Yeah, like, they gave me a fucking month to think about it. You know how long I had to think about it when I was offered a way out of materials? 2 hours. And that was, hey, help this guy. And then I was told midway through that by the guy, hey, if you want to do this full time, we can pull you out of there. So, yeah. Main benefit of what I'm currently doing, I like the people that I'm with. We've built up a good system and a good team. We are on the proper track to really refining it. And I'm proud of what we got. Contrast of what I currently have, I fucking hate the job. Granted, I don't know if I would really enjoy this new one. Have you asked your team what they think you should do? No, I found out about this today. And, yeah. While it won't hurt anything if they find out about it, it's probably not something you want to spread around. Hey, guys, follow me and do what, work with me. I'm gonna be fucking gone soon. Like, So, yeah. I'm scared. They told me the name of the guy who'd be helping train me for it, which is really cool. Because for the last couple fucking positions, I didn't get training. Sorry, the previous position, this industry is basically, you learn by doing it, and if you don't have some idea of what you're doing, you better hope your mentor is an actual mentor rather than somebody who just needs an underling, or you're never gonna fucking learn. I think I've got most of the pros and cons down with it. It's that battle between familiarity and sustainability versus potential growth. Yeah, just potential growth. Yeah. I want to make it very clear, this is a good problem to have. Like, if anyone's getting mad that I'm complaining about something like this, let me be very clear. I'm aware I'm in a very lucky position, but, well, this is what's on my mind. Might come off as you were a politician running for office and you might not really want that. Yeah. No, that's sort of, that's how I'm seeing it too, Leo. It feels like, it feels wrong to do that. Almost. Most realistic worst case scenario here. Worst case scenario, if I stay in current position, is that if the company does well, continues to grow, then either I never improve from that position, or if I ever get let go for whatever reason or quit, I have not built up much of any name for myself in the industry. And then that kind of screws me out of a career in this. Because currently, I've got a reputation of being that inspector who doesn't fully fucking know what's going on. And I'm not proud of that. Also not proud that I can't entirely blame that on anyone else. The first couple I absolutely could, but there's some things I've made my fair share of mistakes, and I've made them in the wrong positions. Glad you understand that you're lucky. Oh, yeah, like... Man, It's... Oh. Told this story a couple times, but I grew up far, far below poverty line, and due to a string of really fucking good scenarios and good people, we've been able to work out of that, and I'd like to say we're in a good position now. Hey, Shibaton. We're having a very serious discussion about careers and poverty and a good time. Yep, we're getting a raid. Wilku, you can link them. Or actually, Bear, if you want to. Oh, it's all good. If this was supposed to be a private thing, I wouldn't put it up here. Wait, it does say that they did and their viewers? Why the fuck? Really? Oh my god, it does. It doesn't show me it on Streamlabs at all. Really? That's... Oh my god. That's cool. Yeah. Do it. Yeah, he did it. Whoa. Reversal. Good times. Man, I can barely handle one Peddles. I don't know how the hell you could deal with more. But anyways, back to the subject at hand. Also, before we get back into that, I'm irrationally proud of having this idea and doing this. Like, this is really cool to me. Especially with the whole pulling out a sword and checking it by the fire. What is Peddles? I am Peddles. That is my name. How do you do? I really like that you can do this. You know what? I like that I can too. Thank you, Bear. You know what? We'll have this so we can appreciate it. But yeah. No, either I guess with having new viewers on, I should reiterate, I'm aware I'm in a very lucky position for it. And there's no afterthought to it. Yeah. And the vast majority of non-YouTube success I've had in my life has been either a string of luck or a string of generosity. Really relaxing. Thank you. Oh, he's I forgot I was biting the friggin' Warhammer. Why are you eating a stick? That's a hammer, thank you. That your video? Yep. That's actual me. I'm not a furry. One thing that's nice about having a pet brick is I can use him as a coaster. That is the cutest fucking thing you could have said right now, and I appreciate you. A fishy. I am a shark, thank you. And a hammer as wood. You know what, Cal? That's valid. Eating some homemade chicken with mayonnaise. You made the chicken? Proof of fursuit. It's not a goddamn fursuit. Look, I have fingers. And see, that's why instead of taking the night off, I chose to do a little bit of streaming tonight, because we get stuff like this. And this makes me fucking smile. Stick with extra steps. Yep. Pet brick's named Phospho. Oh, I thought that was the name of your cat. Very nice. I want to have a sharp pet brick. Mind if I vent a bit or no? I mean, if you're gonna on stream, I suppose this would be the one. So, yeah. Might as well just don't get graphic or anything. I have a dog. His name is Moose. Dang. Keep it stream safe. Yeah. Have a nice day, Gamparo. How dare you be late? Curse you. I'm kidding. It's okay. I respect you, champ. Have a nice time. Yeah. Talk to Dragon about this, but there's a person in a server who's the most annoying thing ever. Plot twist, it's not a child. I'm gonna be honest, it very rarely is. More people saying to the performer they're off to drop the kids off lately. Yeah, I know, but... ah, well. We won't give them shit if they're from a raid. Yeah, thank you, Shivaton. Yeah. You have no idea how stressful it was putting the roof of this thing up. Because those, like, these logs, those are hand-shaved. And I know because I fucking did it. Me and my dad. Yeah, you take your little spud and you start tapping at the end of it, and you just peel along. And yeah, you just pound them down. Dig a hole first. Pound them down. Oh boy. Wow, that's really helpful, Mr. Bot. I'm totally going to do that. Do people actually fall for that these days? Genuinely. Sit, not sir. Well, I think I know how you can misspell sir. Or sit, or whatever the fuck you were trying to do. No, this is literally 40 feet from my bedroom window. I have a picture of one of my peacocks standing on top of this. In fact, 1 second, I will... Tracking's off. I'm going to... I'm going to put up a picture of it. Wojtek's outside my window, but I'm going to pretend he's not... Okay, he's hugging the window. 1 second, I gotta let my cat in. No, my peacock was not on fire. Oh, that fucking cat. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate you. Okay, let me... I swear I've been so close to losing my temper. Never been close. Had to stay outside and breathe because I was so mad. Yeah. Sometimes, if... I'm trying to find a friggin' picture of my home. Yep. I saw Rose, and thank you for chucking him out the door. Future reference, though, don't worry about explaining it. I trust my team. Just gotta make sure nobody's face is in this picture. Yeah, there we go. So I initially grabbed this because that's it in the back, which is nice and all. Too much for yourself? I've been doing the opposite for a while now. Hey, Mom. What's up? Thank you.
They're not cool pieces.
Yeah, but still, that's a cool set. Thank you.
It broke the bank.
I can't believe it. My mom's nice. Anyways, so you see this here? Yeah. See the supports there? Dog looks like Jack. Mine's name is Magnum. He shit all over my room. But other than that, he's a good boy. No idea how he has them in Canada. There's breeders up in Canada. I have no fucking clue why. I mean, they're cool birds, but like, they are not supposed to be here. That is not natural. Also, I don't know what this white line is over here. But, like, see how there's those and the cauldron fire? Gotten to the point of every small YouTuber like me think of quitting. I've considered it, but I don't know if I should. I personally say keep going. Best case scenario, it grows, you get some success, you get to do it more with more people, and you have a good time. Worst case scenario, you've got a good story to tell, and you've got a catalog of things to be proud of. Now, I'm not saying you... Obviously, I make it for fun, but lately I'm starting not to enjoy it. It feels like a task I have to do every so often. And that's true. That can feel like it. Absolutely. And sometimes you do need to step back and take a breather from it. It's fine. That's perfectly acceptable. Beauty of being a content creator rather than, you know, somebody providing a physical product is that if you need a breather, you fucking take it. Ain't nobody stopping you. And ain't nobody gonna stop you from getting back. When I see your stuff, Wef, it makes me smile. I'd love to do other things, but it's all on my reach. Like streaming. I'd love to stream, but I need the right time to do it. Yeah. Yeah, streaming, you need to have a specific lifestyle to be able to accommodate that. I need to get set up because I don't know how. Well, if you want a piece of shit software, that'll probably also work. You could use Streamlabs. Ugh. Sorry, nearly threw up in my mouth. That's what I use, unfortunately. Anyways, let me get through this point. OBS, that is the better option. Yeah. OBS, the basics are easy to use, and the advanced stuff you can learn pretty easily. I want to know if I have a complicated life to stream, because I'm always busy. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to ignore chat for a second purely to get through this. This, and the cauldron thingy, that's cool. Boom, boom, boom. This is what it is. Yeah. That's the cauldron. That is where I'm sitting. That is the roof of it. This is a 36-inch pipe cap with a bit of a steel pup. And then, yeah, steel thingy. And then I'm forgetting what this spiral thingy is, but we were going to throw it out, and we didn't. And then we just hooked it into that, and this whole thingy can swing, that can swivel. It doesn't, for the record. It really doesn't, but it potentially could. And back there's our pizza oven. And right about there, behind this log here, is a massive hornet's nest in the ground that I found out about yesterday by nearly stepping on it. I was pulling up thistles, and then I stopped, and I hear just buzzing. And I look forward, and I see several of them crawling out of the ground. Wow! What the fuck is that?
Elmer Fudd.
That is horrifying.
I'm gonna put a plant in it.
That is... What the fuck? Okay, so... Okay. Why does Elmer Fudd look like he's 4 years old?
Because he does in the early
I
cartoons.
guess.
In the early cartoons. I had to get it because it reminded me of Dad.
Oh my god. I see it. I see it, unfortunately. Oh my god. My mom brought in an Elmer Fudd cup. And it was creepy. Anyways, yeah, hornets. So, if you guys know how to deal with a big hornet's nest, let me know. Because I'm going to find out. I found out I'm not allergic to them, which means I'll just swell up and get hurt, but I will not die from them. So, I've been told if you find the hole and you pour a jug of gasoline down it and then light a match, you can probably cause a problem. But we want things to grow there. So I'm not going to do that. Hot soapy water. Will that kill them? Because I want to make it very clear. These are hornets. I have no intention of doing this, quote-unquote, ethically. I intend to kill. I want to kill. They are hornets. I am of the camp that they should fucking die. Why is there a white line here? One second, this is bugging me. Display capture, unlock. There. At least you guys can't see it now. Yeah. Oh, it's not just that bear. It's just the... If you're talking about the thing with the server thing, I'm assuming, from what I'm hearing, that the guy's a dick. It's not even wanting a certain reaction, it's just wanting someone to not be a dick. Pretty small ask, but some people fail to give even that. I mean, the YouTube thing. Okay, interactions with like that. Okay, yep. Nope, fair enough. Because, yeah. No, it'll... This is where I was struggling to put in. There. Relatable, I know. Anyways. I was so paranoid about my hat catching fire. You know? With that one, you could hear I missed it. But yeah. I appreciate you guys. So, and this is what I like about the Campfire streams, because they help me think. A lot. So I'm thinking that to make a plan so that this isn't just a pity party, I am going to consider my options over the next while and work on getting my position and my team to a place I feel is sustainable. Like, it's something that if I leave it alone and I were to look back on it in a year, it would still be going just as smoothly, if not more smooth, than before. There is no problem. Well, okay, well, there's one fucking problem we can't solve, but whatever. The vast majority of the problems we have can be solved. Want something permanent? You could probably get them with some sulfuric acid and hydrogen peroxide. I'm going to assume you're not talking... Okay, regarding the Hornets. Okay, I thought we were talking about my team, and it's like, I don't think that's going to help them be more efficient. Yeah. The meeting tomorrow will be a lot better than I initially anticipated. I believe that do not dissolve your team in piranha solution. What if they misbehave? They step out of line. I gotta get them to not fuck with me again. It's only like 1, 2, 3.5 people. I don't know if the engineering student counts. So 3.5 people. You know what? Let's do some learning. Piranha solution.
Mixture of sulfuric acid and hydrogen peroxide.
I love this
also
guy.
known as piranha solution, and this is just a regular chicken drumstick.
Okay.
I've been really curious to know what it would do to a piece of chicken, and I'll just carefully lower it in.
Okay.
Almost immediately, it started bubbling, and the reaction slowly got more and more violent. I was a bit worried that it would spill out of the beaker, which would have been a huge disaster. It thankfully started calming down, though, which was good, but once it had cleared up, I was absolutely horrified by what I saw. The entire part that was in the acid was gone. Everything, including the bone, had apparently been removed, and it was almost like the drumstick had been sliced in half.
Oh my god.
I then continued adding peroxide, and the reaction started getting violent again. The piranha solution was vaporizing anything that was made of carbon and turning it into CO2 gas. It was also apparently dissolving the bone, which is something I really didn't expect.
Hey, Space. That is fucking
When I eventually
crazy.
stopped adding the peroxide, I was actually shocked by what I saw.
No!
There was absolutely nothing left, and I think this is one of the most terrifying things I've ever done. What I have here is a really hot...
That... CO2 emissions. Oh, yeah, Canada. Shit. If you use that in your hornets, you should donate to some special tree organizations. Well... I don't think the government will allow me to put a carbon capture system on, like, a fucking war crime. Ow. Oh, my head. Oh, fuck. 1 second. Time out. What the fuck is happening? I'm alive. I'm just getting a very sharp stabbing pain behind my eye. Okay, taking my headphones off. Drink of water. Okay, I think we're good. Do governments hate fun? Non-taxable fun, yes. Commentary! Oh!
Okay, so today,
I love
I've
now
decided
red.
to dissolve my wiener in acid. I'm not just going to be using any acid, though, and I'm going to be using something special called piranha solution. It's a hot and angry mixture of sulfuric acid and hydrogen peroxide, and I basically just have to drop it in.
If it's more behind your eye...
It almost immediately turns black, and this is all carbon. Now, if I add some more peroxide, I can vaporize the carbon and turn it into CO2 gas. I think it's pretty obvious, but I'm still going to mention that this is extremely dangerous. If any of this splashed on me, it would do something very similar, which wouldn't be super pleasant.
I love my wiener, but how could you do that to it? I don't know, Bear. This seems unethical.
It eventually looked like there was barely any of it
You're
left.
dissolving rocks.
And it was...
I think you're missing the point where Bear is creating a highly volatile solution that can, you know, dissolve evidence. Oh, paper towel. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I guess paper, tree, carbon-based. Oh no, I haven't created it yet. I see that ruins people who want to use it for fun. I do understand. Oh yeah. No, like, I can understand where a lot of it comes from. Especially if you're like me, where you live in a place that has universal health care. Where if people are doing stupid shit, it costs everyone money. Want to see it eat chicken, go back. We already watched it eat chicken.
Okay. What I have here is a really hot and scary mixture of sulfuric acid
We'll
and
watch it
hydrogen
again. I'm fine with that.
peroxide, also known as piranha solution, and this is just a regular chicken drumstick. I've been really curious to know what it would do to a piece of chicken, and I'll just carefully lower it in.
Wonder if you can do that online. Oh, guaranteed.
Almost immediately, it started bubbling, and the reaction slowly got more and more violent. I was a bit worried that it would spill out of the beaker, which would have been a huge disaster. It thankfully started calming down though, which was good, but once it had cleared up, I was absolutely horrified by what I saw. The entire part that was in the acid was gone. Everything, including the bone, had apparently been removed, and it was almost like the drumstick had been sliced in half. I then continued
That is
adding
fucking
peroxide,
crazy to me.
and the reaction started getting violent again. The piranha solution was vaporizing anything that was made of carbon and turning it into CO2 gas. It was also apparently dissolving the bone, which is something I really didn't expect.
Like,
When I
this
eventually stopped adding
is
the
fucking
peroxide,
flooring me.
I was actually shocked by what I saw. There was absolutely nothing left, and I think this is one of the most terrifying things I've ever done.
My question is, how do you dispose of this afterwards? Because I'm pretty sure that can still react. Dilute it with water? I guess. Maybe. Use ice and a base. Why ice? I understand a base, as long as you have it so the fumes can vent, but why ice? Wouldn't you want it hot so that it can, it speeds up the reaction, or... Water means when piranhas eat food and dilute enough. Feed it too much. What's some other cool science shit we can look at? Oh yeah, despite... Ice probably makes more energy come off by the ice pulling away. What? No, you're disposing of it. You don't want it to be super reactive. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if it reacts with the base and neutralizes, then the resulting compound should be largely inert. So wouldn't you want to just have it fully react and be done with it, or... This is a genuine question. I am not experienced in the proper disposal of a lot of chemicals other than petroleum products. Let me find the link. Okay. And if it pauses, or if it removes it, then don't do it again, and we'll figure it out. Because, Nightbot. Unless he eats too far and gets a pipe, it should be fine. Yeah, or something tries to... Excuse me. Gets into a water supply, or it pools up and somebody slips in it or something or whatever. Or if it's toxic and it gets into plants, then... University of Colorado. Oh, hell yeah. I'm down to learn today. Rest of you guys cool with that? Don't care. Don't bother answering. Use and disposal of acidic piranha solutions. Piranha solution should only be used when there are no other alternatives. Substitutes such as nanostrip or anochromix are safer alternatives. It should not be used for routine cleaning of glassware or anything else. 2014. Here are some of the benefits these labs describe in using nanostrip. This sounds like a fucking sales pitch. I love science. Don't even joke, lad. Bulletproof wood and orange gas. It smells awful. Scroll the part about solution. Oh, I'm interested in this. In the event of a small piranha spill, neutralize with sodium bicarbonate or other acidic neutralizer. Soak up with an inorganic-based absorbent. If an organic-based absorbent, such as paper towels, must be used, place them in a tightly sealed plastic bag to keep them wet with water. Such materials may spontaneously ignite if dried. Damn. Use a vented cap. It can fucking explode. Oh my god. Yeah, they do that. If you put alcohol or acetone in the solution, it can also explode. Pre-approved acid piranha solutions containing sulfuric acid and hydrogen peroxide will be accepted for proper disposal. Must have disposal arrangements made with the H&S before. Oh my god. Disposal, finally. Are there safety videos? I think that was quite a bit of a safety video we watched there. Sodium bicarbonate's baking soda. Right. Piranha spill sounds like the plot to a cheap horror movie. I'd watch it. Don't handle alone. Use PPE. Organized. Manually clean items of organic and metal contaminants. Huh. Carefully heat solution. Cool the waste before adding. Huh. Me too, Bear. Me too. that... The exothermic heat generated by the solution preparation. Oh, so this is saying, like, using piranha solution is for, in this case, cleaning the glassware in that. Certain way it needs to be poured. I thought of something. Does it light grass on fire? That's a good question. I'd like to look into this. I might be put on a list versus grasshopper.
And I dropped a tomato inside that. And that tomato was decomposed in seconds. It looks like a demon being exorcised. And I dropped a tomato inside that.
Oh my
and that tomato was...
God. Paper.
So for no reason, I've decided to make some piranha solution, which is probably one of the angriest liquids that you can make in the lab. To do this, I just have to start with some concentrated sulfuric acid and then carefully add 30% hydrogen peroxide. It's important that I do this very carefully and to never add too much peroxide because it can actually become explosive.
That's
it also
cool.
gets really hot, and this mixture is able to destroy most organic things. I always find it fun to add stuff like paper to it because it just instantly turns it into carbon and then it vaporizes it into CO2 gas.
And it cleans itself up.
In the past, I've also done it with things like a fortune cookie, and it was able to completely destroy it in seconds.
Oh, that... The overflowing just makes
I also
my
did it on a much
skin
larger
crawl.
scale, and I was able to dissolve an entire hot dog, which was kind of terrifying. So for no...
Oh
And
my
I dropped it to...
God.
I'm going to...
Mein Gott. Cigarettes. Hold up. Did he just do that with a bare hand? Oh no, that's a glove. Don't smoke, kids, or I'll do that to your lungs. Copper in piranha solution. Olaf!
In today's episode of Things That Will Make You Cringe, I'm going to explain what it would feel like to be submerged in highly corrosive piranha.
Nope! If y'all want to hear how to die from that, you can do that on your own time. Bear... Is this something I can show on stream? Just want to make sure. I'll take it over here. Just in case. Okay. Just wanted to make sure you weren't like doxing yourself or anything from that. I didn't know if it was something you had written. Electroactivity of modified E. coli. Huh. That's a lot of fucking words. Substrate. Anode and cathode. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, my brain is not capable of dealing with chemistry equations right now. All I'll say is this is cool. I don't have the brain power to properly appreciate it. I'm a dumb boy today. Went from campfire stream to chemistry stream. Solution makes the atomic structure less complex and then into air state change. Well, makes it less complex by breaking it down, yeah. Because it was what? Sulfur? Or, excuse me. Did it say sulfur dioxide and hydrogen peroxide or something? Article's also fun. Okay, I'll look at this one, but then after that, I can't read more articles, man. My brain not work. Electron transfer and its relevance to iron corrosion. So iron corrosion, or metal corrosion in general, is typically an electrochemical reaction. And you know what? Fuck it. Bro's the yawner. I'm literally yawning almost constantly. Paper turned into carbon, then carbon dioxide. Or yeah, you're right. You're right. See, this is why I shouldn't try to explain sciencey shit when I'm tired, because I get it wrong even when I've literally just heard the answer. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't brain, no.
Sulfuric acid and hydrogen peroxide make peroxide.
Okay.
React violently with sulfuric acid.
Okay. Bro's the restful napper. I want to drink as well. You know what? I kind of do too. What should we drink, guys? What's another chemical or science thing or something stupid I can look at? Root beer. I want fucking root beer, man. But my friend who takes me for chicken strips is not available tonight. She's playing Pathfinder. I'm really jealous. Excuse me. I'm... Okay, I'm taking off my headphones because the pressure on the sides of my head is fucking massive. Okay, yeah. Bro's the headphone remover. I'm putting it back on. Massive debt. Stinky, uh-oh.
This video has been sponsored by Brilliant.org.
Okay.
Even at a quarter mile away. Based on all of this, from credible paper could be that had to. Sadly, though, it in the last claimed to be.
But this is 40 fucking minutes long. I'm not doing this. I can't do that right now.
Able to pull out the trithioacetone, which I thought transporting would be a horrible, stinky experience. However, by sealing it in a Nalgene bottle and a larger vial, it was probably around 0.25 grams. I also felt that with a lot more, I didn't need to use a vacuum, and I just started blasting it. Just like before, as I heated it, the trithioacetone started fuming, and then it eventually all started boiling. Unlike last time, though, all of the vapor started slowly turning orange and pouring out of the flask. At this point, though, I still didn't smell anything because the wind was blowing it away from me. However, considering how much of it I was making, I was getting a bit concerned. But anyway, I eventually felt that I had blasted it enough, and it was time to test it out. But let's go downwind a little bit. Oh yeah, you can smell it right here. It was definitely a lot stronger than the other time, but it was also kind of the same thing.
What on 10, what is it now?
Like 10 on 10.
He was clearly a lot.
Yeah, I don't have the attention span for this right now, man.
Wait till the end, there will be a huge crash.
Why are you telling me this? Neat. See, I didn't need an AI voice to tell me to wait till the end. I kind of figured it because it hadn't ended yet. Scotland forever! Go and feel your aid! Fucking gold buys. Oh. Hello, Green Mile. How are you? My brain is not working, so I've just been silent.
Let's hit it. Ready? Ready.
Oh, that guy! Yeah, I don't have the fucking attention span for that either.
Boy, that's insane. That's it.
3, 2, 1. Oh. That's some beautiful water. No. No, give me more rocks. I need more rocks.
Second, or 1080 at 200.
Oops. Give me more fucking rocks.
After these guys stumbled upon an abandoned coal mine shaft, they immediately had.
Oh. Nope.
Second, or 1080 at 200. I'm shooting the fucker off.
Just do one of them. It doesn't matter.
My name's Travis, and I'm gonna shove a rock off of Cleo. Go.
Please don't drop it onto the side of the bridge.
Oh my god!
like that one. Fucking let me have this, you bitch.
Never attempt to push a huge boulder stuck.
I don't care. Never attempt to push a whole huge boulder. It's not a cliff, Travis. It's close enough. Echo! Oh shit, I missed the drop. Trundling!
Get away from the cable!
Holy shit!
Yelling like that in a situation like that is a dick move. If you are, like, I don't mean like, oh, yelling, get away from the cable. No. Like, just going, ah! If you're not getting hurt, but something like that is happening, don't fucking do that. Give me a fucking heart attack.
Thank God.
600-pound rock, pushing it into water. You can do this.
Did you weigh it? No, that's probably...
600-pound rock.
I don't know about 600, but it's definitely... No, I don't care about the 600-pound fucking rock. Don't make me wait. That's a nice one. Syphilis guy. Ah, yes. Okay, so now I'm done looking at videos of guys dropping rocks because we can't behave. One more wouldn't hurt. I fucking hate you. Super magnets colliding. Neodymium, like that?
What I have here is just a really strong
Now, Red,
neodymium magnet.
I've apparently
and a while
liked
ago,
this.
I decided to see what would happen if I blasted it with a blowtorch. It honestly didn't look like it did very much, but what was interesting was that once it had cooled down,
it no longer
it was
stuck.
no longer a magnet, and it was just a heavy piece of junk. This was all just an excuse, though, to test out this really expensive and kind of scary machine that I ordered from China. In theory, it was supposed to be able to revive the magnet, and I just had to wait for it to charge up to 2,000 volts.
What?
Then after that, I just put this cloth thing over this other thing, shoved my little cube into the hole, and when I was ready, I clicked the button. After that, I pulled it out, and inside, it still looked exactly the same, but this time, when I tested it, there was definitely a big difference. Oh my god. In fact, it was somehow even stronger than when I started, and I had apparently accidentally upgraded it. What I have here...
That's cool.
Do you know the potential dangers of neodymium magnets?
No, but I have a feeling you were going to tell me.
magnet. When two of these magnets come together...
This is a neodymium.
Really?
Meet the world's strongest neodymium magnet.
Oh my god. Piss me off. Slow-mo, guys. Hey. You're missing
Hello
a
there,
joke.
I'm
I
Gav.
know, but I'm tired,
Detail in the
man.
crack. Okay, I'm putting the magnet in. Whoa! Oh, God. Wow!
Okay, I gotta see this.
Wow! I saw the sparks from here. That was so cool. It's made like just a jumbled mangle of magnet. A jumbled mangle.
Yeah, it just like folded in on itself.
I
like
can't
space
see
and
it. Your
time.
footage
It looks
is
like the icon for, like,
overexposed.
a metal resource that you'd collect in a video game.
Doesn't it? Like this isn't ore that you dig
Whoa,
up off the planet.
that hurts my
Now
eyes.
there was some small, tiny pieces that I heard flying around.
That got sent.
They got sent, but because the pieces that are larger are so magnetic, I imagine they went bang, whoop, and they back into each other.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's incredible. That's a work of art. Quite excited to see this.
Yeah, me too. Because I blinked and I missed it. It was so quick.
Yeah, everything we film with this camera, the ultimate like blinking.
Here we
you'll miss it
go.
subject.
He's
See,
so
it's already
white.
left your plank.
Yeah, it's out of my hands now.
So am I.
They're traveling.
I think it's like I said, where the friction won't matter because they're look.
It's honestly like it's like they're gonna meet directly in the middle.
Do you know what they look like?
Right.
If
Oh,
it
never
was a
mind.
completely black background, they would look like Borg cubes. Yeah. Acceleration of the move.
I mean, it's gonna be exponential.
Here we
isn't it?
go.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna slow down to actual slow-mo speed now.
Oh, this is going to be so satisfying.
Shattered.
Look at them break apart like that. They've just imploded.
Yeah, and stuff is flying away. So is that all going to turn back around?
Oh, this is so cool. I can't. I really want. I hope.
Okay, let's
Look
speed
at it.
Let's speed up slightly.
That is.
Is
Oh,
anything
oh,
gonna get
oh.
brought back?
It's all like curving in on itself.
Wow, it's like
Look at the sparks too.
that is wicked.
It's all just
That
come together and made this.
Is
it's left the
so
frame, it's
fucking
jumped
cool.
up.
Yeah, we thought that might happen, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, look at it. Like it looks like it is in space. You know how?
Leapt right up.
See you later.
But couldn't have been more perfect at the time of impact.
I think that the rear of the magnet hit like a nanosecond before the front did. So before the cracks.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I mean? Like there's like a millimeter.
Exploded at the back.
Yeah, like.
So the biggest impact was probably on the other side. So where do the sparks come from? The sparks come from like the points hitting, I think.
Yeah.
So like a really sharp point grinding on other stuff is what's sparking. Do it again wider with the other ones.
Okay.
Get some of that leap maybe.
It's come in, and then the smashing attractiveness
they
has
do
caused it
more?
to explode, rather, and then that's caused the damage to the surface here.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now they're the correct polarity.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Something hit your like. I think it's. Oh.
Jesus.
Like metal every time. Oh.
It's so harmless right now.
Here we go.
Oh, look at the way it will twist.
It's so weird. It's like some sort of amorph, like a kind of like a metal that's being given life.
Oh,
Transformers. More
I saw that
than
one with
meets
my
the
eye.
Oh, look at all this stuff that's flown out on the bottom left. Get it all sucked back in now.
That's very
Fewer
rare that in an
DMs in
explosion
terms
like
of
this, 'cause
chess
it's kind of an
moves.
explosion, right?
Yeah.
You see pieces spinning and then stop spinning and spin the other way.
I don't know if I can
'Cause
handle
it's like
that.
Usually, like you've set something on in motion, that's it. But this is like just spinning all different
But that
directions.
sounds funny as fuck.
Cool. This little part on the bottom left, look, it flew off, slammed into the wood, didn't spin.
Fuck, I
and then just
needed
sort
to
of
see
wibbles
this.
back towards the.
Oh yeah, it goes like looks like a fish.
It's being pulled, but it's not the right shape anymore, so it's like swinging back and forth, and this is all moving, so it's just wobbly.
You just kept it in frame there, really.
Yeah, landed out of focus, but can't ask for everything, can you?
No.
Lovely looking footage.
That-
Excellent remnants.
Very artistic.
That is beautiful. That is very beautiful. Fellas, I think I need to go to bed. My head's hurting. I like this a lot. Yeah. Space, thank you for suggesting this a lot. Bear, thank you as well. Your sciencey shit is your sciencey shit. Let me attempt to get my fucking words, but it is a compliment, whatever I'm trying to say. Your interest in microbiology and your passion for it is contagious. And I fucking like that. I appreciate that. And thank you, Wilku. Thanks for having us. Thank you for being here. Good night, Vane. You're a cool dude, too. Yeah. No, you guys have been absolutely excellent today. And thank you for being as good as you have been. When are you going to stream next? I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow night. I haven't decided. So it'll either be in 22 hours or in 46 hours. It's the fun part, you get to guess. Yeah. No, that's just a sign of poor scheduling on my part. I'll do the math on that. Basically, whatever time it was 2 hours ago, I will do that either tomorrow or the next day. Hello, Eat Man Extreme. That's a fucking cool name. I appreciate that. That's not the correct sentence to say, but you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, no, I appreciate your name. Like, that is a genuinely fucking cool name. I like that. I do have your Twitch notifications on, so if you stream earlier, I can tell. Nice. Oh, and you know what? Let's do the fucking YouTuber shill thing. If you like the stream, like and subscribe and fucking... I don't know, man. Go by midnight. Okay. I will attempt to remember that, but chances are I'm probably going to continue to call you Space Runner. Yeah. It's not out of a lack of care. It's out of a lack of brain power, mostly. No. I will make the effort. You will have to remind me, though. Anyways. You guys have been really good. I appreciate you tolerating this stream rather than my, enjoying my regular insanity. Raid time, I'm gonna say not tonight, purely because I don't want to look at my monitor anymore at all. Like, my head is starting to really hurt. You know what? I'll... Fuck it. Jane's streaming right now. Let me just click and see. Is it... Subscribers only mode? Dang it. Jane must have dealt with some bad people, and I don't mean like she had bad dealings. I mean like... So I can't do that shit. I don't know, man. Oh, hey, shit. Payne's playing. Payne's playing. Okay. Here. This is it. This is it. So, if you want to do a little raid thing, Payne's playing Helldivers. Payne is a very good friend of mine. So, be nice to him. And yeah, please enjoy yourselves. Tell him I said hi. I will not be there purely because head hurt. So, Midnight, thank you for bringing up the concept of raiding. That's not the right thing to say, but you know what? Fuck it. Thank you for bringing up the concept of raiding. I'll say hi to Payne for you. Thank you. And of course, let me play this last thing. I release you into the world. Take care, fellas. And again, thank you. Bye. Go say hi to Payne already, for fuck's sake.